Hey Journey students, and welcome to 2 Minute Tuesday. Abby and I are really excited to be introducing a new segment called 2 Minute Tuesday, where every Tuesday we're going to provide you with a short devotional that's going to be practical and applicable to your everyday life. Here on this first episode of 2 Minute Tuesday, I just wanted to explain a little bit of the heart behind why we're doing this and why it's so important and can be so beneficial for you to tune in every week. You see, I'm out here in my home gym where I love to exercise and train and lift weights and focus on my physical fitness. And while that's really fun and can be really important to stay healthy, the scriptures actually has something to say about training. When Paul is writing to Timothy, this is what he says in 1 Timothy chapter 4. He says, "Rather, have nothing to do with godless myths and old wives' tales. Train yourselves to be godly, for physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and the life to come." This is a trustworthy saying that deserves full acceptance. This is why we labor and strive, because we have put our hope in the living God, who is the Savior of all people, and especially of those who believe. He says, listen, physical training is of some value. It's good to be active. It's good to stay healthy. But spiritual training is of much more value. I say this all the time, that what God gets out of our life isn't about the things that we accomplish. It's about the person that we become. And the way that we become the kind of person that we were always created to be, the way that we become the kind of person who looks a lot more like Jesus, is by training intentionally and with dedication. You see, there's a great quote that says discipleship is about a long obedience in the same direction. And in our spiritual training, much like in our physical training, it takes time, it takes repetition, and it takes consistency, right? If we only come to church once a week, we might be missing out on the kind of consistency and repetition and frequency we need for God to really get a hold of our heart and our minds and make lasting change. You see, in order to see the kind of life change, the kind of transformation that the Bible tells us, we have to be running hard after Jesus day in and day out, allowing every moment of every day to be the opportunities in the school of discipleship that Jesus can use to teach us how to live life as he would live it if he were us. That's exactly what our hope and our prayer is for these 2 Minute Tuesdays, that there'll be one more resource for you to use in your school of discipleship training to live and learn and look more like Jesus.